Hey everybody, Laura here. I am making some dinner, but I'm marinating it. So I am looking for something, like I went to the grocery store and picked up odds and ends of things so that I would cook this week, trying to save money, saving gas going out to eat and saving money not going out to eat. So I am going to make the Jamaican jerk chicken, and this is from our Taste Buds subscription, which if you'd like information, just send me a message. But the star of the show is the Jamaican jerk rub, and I absolutely love this. And when hubby cooks, he tends to grab for this one too. I love our seasonings, our Pampered Chef seasonings, because they're blends, and they really just make mealtime like super easy to get ready. So I am going to use my gloves because I hate to touch chicken. So pop these on. If you watched me yesterday, I picked up a big thing of chicken breast, and it had, I think, 5 breasts in it. So the goal was to spend $13 or so and have several different meals, and I'm shooting for like 10 servings is kind of what I did yesterday. I'm shooting for that for the week. So I have 3 left from my container from yesterday, and the meal yesterday ended up so good. If you're curious what it was, go ahead and pop onto my profile and you can find yesterday's video. But it ended up so good that the chicken that I thought was going to last for lunch ended up being eaten in mass quantities last night. So I didn't end up with any extra. So I guess that's a win-win. So I'm going to take my chicken breast and I'm going to cut it just long ways. So I've got like some equal pieces and about the same size. So when they cook, I'm tossing them in my bowl here because I'll add the marinade to it. But I want them, my hair in my mouth, I want them to all be about the same size. So when we cook them later, everything cooks at about the same amount of time. So everything's super even. You know, I always want to make sure that chicken is cooked properly so that nobody ends up sick. So cooking these gigantic chicken breasts is tricky. So just cut them up. All right, so I'm going to pop those in there, take my gloves off and get this chicken stuff out of the way so that I can make my marinade. Try not to cross-contaminate anything. Okay, so next up, I'm going to need a cutting board because I just took that out. So I'm going to make my marinade, and then I'm going to mix it up in the food processor. So let's see. I'm really bad about following recipes, so I'm trying to be good here and like actually follow it. Okay. So it says place all the marinade ingredients into a food processor and blend for about 30 seconds until a rough paste. Okay, so I need 6 tablespoons of olive oil. Let me pop my lid off here. Okay. 6 tablespoons of olive oil. I like this measuring cup because it's got all of the measurements on the inside, so I don't have to like lean over and try to figure out what I'm doing. If you're on live, go ahead and say hello. I would love to say hi. So this will hold 4 tablespoons. So there's 4, and I just need 2 more. Okay, so I got that, and then I need 3 tablespoons of Jamaican jerk rub. I like it so much I have 2 of them. Okay, so let me throw that in there. 3.5 tablespoons. So if you're using large quantities, I just unscrew it. It makes it a little easier. Haley, approve it. All right, so I've got 3.5 tablespoons. I'm throwing in, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I've had jerk seasoning before, like from the grocery store, and it was good. But this is like, I mean, it's so powerful. Like, it really packs a punch. So, okay, dump that in there. All right, then I need 3 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce. I'm gonna go back to my one I was using for the olive oil. Hopefully I have enough in here. If not, I might have to, oh, I think Yep, I'm close. I'm close. Hang on just a sec. Let me see. Low sodium. I think I'll probably just use that. Okay, so it's just under 3. And then I need 2 tablespoons of lime juice, which says about 1 lime. So that says to me, don't bother to measure. Okay, so let me get that off of there. All right, I hear if you do this that it makes it so you can get more of the juice out. I don't know if that's real or not, but it seems like it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it in half. And then I'm going to get my citrus press. And you actually, instead of putting it in this way, you actually put it in this way to get more juice to come out. I'm gonna squeeze that right into the food processor. And that was like a ton. I've had citrus presses in the past, and they say they do all these wonderful things, and then I don't get any juice to come out. So this is a really wonderful tool. It actually came in my kit, so it was one of my first products. Man, I use it all the time. And fresh is always better. So definitely take the time to use fresh garlic and to use fresh fruits and things like that, because man, they pack a punch. That is for sure. Set that aside. All right, and next up, let's see, I need 4 cloves of garlic, which normally I press my garlic, but since I'm using the food processor, I don't need to because it does all the work for me. So let's see which garlic looks good. Looks like I need to clean out my garlic. All right, those are nice and big. 2, 3. Hey, Amy. If anybody has questions, feel free to pop them in the chat, and hopefully I will see them go through. I'm bypassing the little one and going for this gigantic piece of garlic. Check that out. Is that not like the, wow, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna chop off the end. And this one kind of peeled itself, so I don't need my garlic peeler. I'm gonna pop it in there. Those are all behaving. That's unusual. Usually they're tricky. Okay. Got those yucky ends off. Okay, so that's 4 garlic cloves. And then next, you can add a habanero pepper. That is something I literally never, ever, ever have in my kitchen, so I am not adding that. And then you need a teaspoon of salt and black pepper. Okay, so move this guy over here. All right, I'm gonna use kosher salt, so I'm not using my salt grinder for this one. And I'm just gonna like put some in there. So, and then use my pepper grinder for the pepper, which I just found out last night. I was having dinner with my son, and he like put pepper on his rice. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't even know he liked pepper. Like, how cool is that? So now I feel like I'm like free to pepper things again. Okay, let me pop this on here. This comes in a set of 4, so it's got a hand mixer, and an emulsion blender, which I kind of debated on using the emulsion blender, but I think I'm gonna stick to the food processor for this one. It's a really, really great set. Definitely makes cooking in the kitchen a little more fun and techy. Okay, so you have to turn the power on. Let me see if I can get it. My daughter was just using this. I wonder if it's, okay, be right back. Okay, I needed a new battery. Somebody was just making cookie dough in my kitchen. Okay, so you flip this, which is like an emergency shut off kind of like safety button. And then start with it slow, and then crank it up. that there are no cords or things to get around, which I always end up like dropping stuff on my cords and making a little mess. I was actually going to use this in a bowl, but I'm thinking that I can massage it a little better with a baggie. So, and then less clean up too. So, okay, so I'm gonna pop my chicken into here. Okay, pop this open. I like to take it off before I do that, then it doesn't fall over. Okay. That out. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I love when you can put a couple of ingredients together and come up with something that smells like this. So it's not the prettiest to look at, but check out that. And it, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Okay, so pop that in there. Looks like I will need a scraper, so grab that. All right, I don't want to lose any. So I love this scraper because it goes like all along the edge and really like gets everything out of there. So, which it's not like cookie dough batter, so I don't need like a human to like lick it out for me. So I want to make sure I get it all into my bowl or into my baggie here. Lose any. Okay. To figure out this like get someone to wash all the dishes for me side, because man, there's like a pile up over here and it's gonna be me cleaning it. Oh well, at least I won't have to do it during dinner. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that up. Pop that open, take some of the air out because I didn't squeeze that out. Okay, double check my Ziplocs. Massage it. And then that's for dinner. So on the recipe card, I was kind of looking because on the front, I mean, their pictures are like just beautiful, right? But they always have ideas for how to switch it up. So if you're doing like a special diet or things, they've usually got like some way, or you don't like chicken, they've got something else you can sub it with, which is really great. And Jamaican jerk is like super versatile, so you really could like put it on anything. It would be, based on the way this smells, it would be really good like marinade for like a flank steak or something like that. Would be really good. Pork chops, I would think would be super yummy on pork chops. So this, on the front, they talk about cilantro lime rice. So I think I'm probably going to add something like that. Or even, you know, if I'm not wanting to cook something extra, I might just like pull out a bag of rice and just have that kind of as a side. That's kind of what we've been doing, is we cook the main part of the meal, and then like the veggies, we'll just pull a bag of broccoli out of the freezer and just stick it in the microwave, because at least, I mean, we cooked a little bit of it, but maybe didn't want to spend 2 hours in the kitchen getting everything ready. So I will post some pictures later after I do some cooking, and I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message, and see ya. Bye.